The main feature of this area is we will be highlighting or representing the 4 burials that we believe are on the site. So we're doing a visual representation of the grave sites in this area here. So this area here will have a significant landscape upgrade that will include that visual representation and kind of honouring the people that were buried on site here. 2 we know, location 2 not so much, but we know they're here somewhere. This whole area will be landscaped to be a bit more visually appealing. So that's the main thing of this area. At this stage, we are still keeping the portable cell, and we'll be doing some stuff around that as well.
So we're taking down the fence, and the well will get an upgrade as well as a bit of landscaping around that part. So we're taking down quite a few fences so that people can actually get a little bit more involved.
Hands-on.
Yeah. Safely involved.
Yes, safely involved. We are also upgrading our lighting around the place. So our lighting around the fence lines.
LED.
So quite a
LED upgrades and to improve the nighttime appeal of the place as well. So with our events and stuff like that, but well as tours and any activity at night will be much better. Much better lit, I suppose, is the best way to say it.
During the upgrade though, so starting this Wednesday, we're going to extend our hours from 12 until 8 p.m. So to give the construction guys some time on site without visitation, we'll close the jail until 12 o'clock and then we're going to open until 8 p.m. So hopefully sort of tail on to some of the zoo visits that they can come here afterwards.
The male cell block's getting an upgrade as far as we're painting it all the way through. We're looking at each of the rooms individually to look at the exhibition that is actually in each room. So there will be a mix of more static displays and also multimedia displays. So there'll be some multimedia elements getting put into certain rooms and other rooms are more static display. But we're basically going through room by room and replacing and upgrading as required to improve that story right through the male cell block area. So again, during this period there will be times that the male cell block might need to close down for certain times, but we are trying to minimise that by those later opening hours, etc. We might just wander all the way through while we're here, but so we are trying to open up as many cells as possible. Most of our cells are open, but a few of the closed cells we are looking to open. And as you know, we're moving on our mannequins, but we are replacing them with a higher-end multimedia experience. We're also, it's a separate project, but we're currently working with Heritage New South Wales with some grant funding that we've received through them as well, to partially, and we're hoping to do a full restoration of our padded cell, which is in here as well. So you can see there significant termite damage over the years. We don't have a termite issue anymore, but that's been years and years and years of termite damage from many years ago. But we wanted to upgrade the leathers and things like that. But once we actually realised that there was significant hidden damage, it's turned into a much bigger project, and you can see there the type of damage that we're looking to repair. So that's another separate project, but we're trying to bundle it so it's all released at the same time. So, and we are going to try to open up the padded cell so people can actually go in there, whereas previously we were very reluctant because of the damage that could be instilled on that. So we are also doing an upgrade and allowing people around, and actually you can walk right up to the gallows, which is something that people always want to do. We have to be very careful. We can't make it an attractive option to climb, because we don't certainly want people on top of that, even though it is sturdy enough to have people. We don't want that. So we are looking at maintaining the gallows that are there currently. We are replacing removing all of the fencing, and we're just going to keep the 3 bottom steps in place and the top 1 step to maintain stability, but there won't be an option to be able to walk up it. And I think that's a pretty good representation. We are also allowing, we're taking out the trapdoor and allowing people to look up through the trapdoor as well, because that's in itself an amazing experience to sort of stand underneath and look up. It's quite daunting where they would go down. This whole section here is being completely gutted. So we are ripping this entire section out. We're ripping out the roof and we're building a brand new roof in here, and this will turn into our major exhibition space. So we'll be putting the hangman's ropes in here, parts of the original gallows, and the story of Nosy Bob, the story of the hangman, the story of the 8 condemned men, who were put to death here. So that this whole section will be a complete redesign, and that's where the bulk of the $1.4 million that we're spending is being spent on this whole exhibition space, but it will make it a much better exhibition experience. We are still trying to include the holographic display that we've got here. We're going to include that somewhere else, so we're not getting rid of it because it's a great display in itself, but this will be more of a museum exhibition space.
Yeah, right. Excellent. Cool.
All of that will be completely gutted. So we'll make for a much nicer exhibition space.
Yeah.
It will be great. Hopefully, with COVID and everything like that, we'll be back to hopefully normal operation by Christmas time, which will be a great way to celebrate that in itself as well. I think that the jail's ready to go, and then we start on stage 2 out the front, which we are extremely excited about. Yeah, all 3 projects I think are amazing. So we're really looking forward to that.
Good stuff. It's been good.